man, sometimes even with your partner. Like him had to tell me. I be want to answer now. I start talking, it's 3 in the morning. I want you to think deeply and tell me. Because I'm in the mode, I want to talk. Yeah. One time I woke up and took it to the restroom. I want to talk to you. Man, let that lady go to sleep. She had to tell me, listen, babe, now this 20-some years in, I'm still learning. She said, take me a while to process stuff. You want all this information tonight? I do. The guard talking to me. He got me talking to you. I'm trying to share. Hey, we need to run it. This is what I got. I didn't text you all this. I didn't hit you the videos. Just watch the videos. I'm ready to talk. But nigga, I find out we're on 2 different standards. I get lit around 9 o'clock at night. She taking a nose dive. My wife like this at 8:30, her plane started doing this. No parachute, no nothing. But she is going to crash regardless. In church, out of church, on the way back to Shreveport, Louisiana, and accuse me of having a crash. Her plane crashed, and she think I'm crashing, Bert. So here it is now. I had to learn a habit meeting. So you know what we started doing? We started making our dates brunch. She waking up first. I'm just getting off, so I still got a little energy. I got enough time to talk right before I go to sleep. What that is, that's compromise. You can't build nothing if you want everything on your end. Count to my brothers. Let me Will Smith you real quick. Every man here, it's your job to be the Christ in relationship, so you got to do the adjustment. I know you don't want to hear it. You want it the other way around. She the woman, she ought to listen. No. Christ gave the principle, said we should love our wives the way Christ loved the church. It said Christ died while we were yet in our sin. Meaning before we got it together, Christ made the adjustment. So he emulate what a man's supposed to be. You got to make the adjustment. You might got to turn the game off. You might got to put it on pause for a minute. My son bought me a PlayStation 5 for Christmas. I might have paid it 5 times. Why? I'm in grind mode right now. I'm trying to build right now. We got too many things on the plate right now. So if I got time to play the game, I got time to be doing school. I got time to be managing stuff. Why? Because I'm trying to build. That's on my shoulder. You don't think I want to sit there and play Call of Duty for 8 hours? You don't think I want to chill out? I got homeboys to work. Hey, man, jump on, log on. I know they're going to still be there. I'm trying to retire at 50. You trying to be there to 67. I'm not. I got goals. So when you say overtime, I'm overtime trying to get my 401k. I'm trying to get that thing to $1 million. Yeah, that's one bag that I'm chasing. Why are you saying that, Pastor RG3? I'm saying that to help yourself at the same time. You got to make some sacrifice. This ain't going to be easy. This when I say you feel like you're in love, these are challenges. Young people, listen to me. You don't have to have the same battles we had. I tell my little 14-year-old, he don't have to go through the same thing I go. If your mama went through drama, your daddy went through drama, you shouldn't have to go through the same thing. Ladies, you ought to pull women to the side. Listen, I got 2 baby daddies. You don't want them. Talk to them real. Listen, man, I know what it's like to play child support. You don't want that. Yeah, I mean, when I was in high school, I had a homeboy. He paying 3 people child support. He working at Burger King. He ain't get no check. I was a wake-up call for me. I said, what? They ain't give you no check? Like, now you work the whole time. They ain't pay you. Child support got it. What? That'll make you go pick up that work. That'll make you go get side money. That'll make you go get in the street. That's another trap because they're going to put your butt in jail because you get playing into the trap all because you can't control yourself. Proverbs said a man without discipline is like a city without walls. You let anything go on. You got to have discipline. Talking to my son, I have a real grown man talk. Because they think, watch this, Keith, when you get married, they think you don't see baddies. Y'all know what baddies is. Look at Keith. Baddies. Look at I got big. Baddies. They think when you get like this, watch this bird, like I don't see other women. I see other women, but that ain't my connection. That ain't my commitment with them. This is what I give to every man. And I give you this. It's free information, free game. Watch this now. Getting married is like buying a car from the car lot. You make a commitment to pay them people every month. Now I'm going to tell you the truth. The minute you buy the car you want, I promise you, before you get to the red light from the parking lot of buying the car, you're going to see something else that look nice. Whoo! I remember when I want that Challenger, everybody had it. I got that thing blacked out, look like Ray Charles on the window. That paint job was dripping. I'm sitting on 22. You couldn't tell me that bird. I'm clean. Now I'm so clean. Pull out that bird. In the block, I saw a Hummer. I said, that thing nice. Now I'm in a brand new car, designing another car. But I'd be a fool if I jump out the Challenger and, hey, let me get in a Hummer. No, Negro, your payment is still with the Challenger. And that's what marriage is. Marriage is a decision that this is what I chose, this is what I'm going to stick with, this is my payment and my due that I'm going to have. I can't have everything I want. It's called discipline. Marriage don't mean you blind. That's somebody tell me, man, I ain't know those other women. You crazy. You think your wife the only baddie? There's several baddies. You're going to see other baddies, and then the enemy will play with your mind. But it's up to you to have some kind of discipline and say, hey, let me put some discipline around you. I tell them myself. Somebody get on my DM, hey, look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She got baby oil on. Look at her. Help me. Tell on me. So we don't even have no problem because I'm setting boundaries around the situation. I'm just trying to help you on this morning. Here it is. 3 things about love, and I'm moving. I got to get out of here. Here it is. The first thing, the problem with us, I see you, Keith, love you, appreciate you, man. Here it is. The first thing when you deal with love, watching that edge. Americans, we use one word for love. But when you study the Greek in the Bible, it has 3 different words. The first word is eros. When you deal with eros, watch this. That's physical love, sexual attraction we have. Well, we got grown people in here. We got grown people. Can I be grown for a minute and tell you that's a natural desire that God created for you? I remember when I was 15, watch this, Braylon, I see y'all back there. Watch this, Justin, watch this. I was praying that God take the desire away from me. Yeah, I ain't control my hormones. I ain't had nobody to talk to. So I'm praying this, Larry. Hey, I want to stop having desires like that. I'm all in math class, can't focus and stuff like that. What's going on? I prayed for that like 3 weeks. Watch this, Junior. A nice little quiet spirit say, hey, one day you're going to need that desire. You probably don't want to pay that away. One day you're going to need it. What you need to be praying is that you can control it. I said, okay, let me change my prayer. I don't want it gone, Lord. Teach me how to control it. Send me somebody that'll catch my eye. Send me somebody that I could build. And this me early on. Why? Because I saw every man in front of me crash out over women and crash out over money. So that's the 2 things, Larry, I said, you ain't going to get me on. Now, you can get me on something, but it won't be money and women. You mean I'm going to throw everything away in front of my sons and be embarrassed over women? Are you crazy? When I got one, I want somebody redhead, baby. You'll put on a wig. I want me a blonde head. Come on, Nikki, don't do that. Nikki do that and she got 3 kids. Golly. Watch it now. I want a blonde head. Can you dye blonde for me? The problem is men are solid. You sitting there being nasty. When she nastier. But you just don't know it because you ain't never brought that up. You know that lady got leather. She got stuff in her inbox, stuff on Amazon. The lady ready to get on the ceiling, but you won't say that. She crazy. You ought to know something wrong with her because she married you. She ready. The problem is you married and you keeping it to yourself. You think you nasty, but you really not nasty. You just need to tell her. I promise you. If I'm wrong, y'all can text me and say, RG3, you're wrong. But I promise you, it will change your relationship if you be honest. If you would talk to your partner, if you would share with your partner, you'll see what'll happen. Something will change. Somebody just say, be honest, be honest. That's so. Watch this. I want to help somebody this morning. I'm going to take my time, lady, in. Watch this. Help me. Here it is. It's spiritual. But society makes stuff that natural, that God created, try to make it taboo. He said in Genesis 2:18, it is not good for man to be alone. Let me make him a help me. Let me help everybody on Valentine's Day. And they say stuff like this. You want to watch this? I'm married to Jesus. No, you ain't. If some touch you in the middle of the night, that's not Jesus. Jesus ain't doing nothing like that. Yeah, the human experience, he created you to be human. He put that desire in. You can't marry him. He already got a bride. He said he coming back for his bride. You're lying. That's not your bride. I done seen women do this in church, put on wedding rings. They do a full-blown service, and we call them down to the altar. I seen them married. And I watch them same women, I'm 40-some years old. They've been singing their whole life. You lying. You want your desire to be married. I know it's right because it's in the Bible. I can tell your actions. It's hard for you to keep yourself. If you messing tonight, I don't have time to get with it. The spirit called incubus and succubus. That's nighttime demons that attack you in your sleep. Nigga, I ain't got time, and I'm trying to behave because I'm mama in here. But the thing is, that's a trick of the enemy to play with you. Now you're lying, saying something when your flesh is waking. Pastor Jay said, once your flesh get alive, this Pastor Jay, this ain't me. It ain't going back to sleep. Yeah, once you open up that door, you start craving. Come here, young people. You start looking at stuff on TikTok, start watching stuff your mama and them don't want you to watch. Your dad didn't. Once you get exposed to that, it ain't no going back. Come here. Some of y'all, same way. The minute you saw Playboy, the minute you got exposed to something, the minute your cousin them did this and you tried it, guess what? You weren't going back the same. Nintendo was not the same after you got exposed to something else. Hide and go seek was not the same. What you play hide and go get, it was not the same. Because life changed because of your experience. And I'm glad you're looking at me that time. Well, thank you, Eunice, for helping me. You don't want to help me on this morning. But the reality is, once you get exposed to this, it's hard to put that back in that black box. That's arrows, love. That's natural. That's what God created. I want to help you. great man of God. Watch this, mama. Superintendent Peterson helped me. At age 15, I'm going with this. Watch this now. I'm working my way through it. Larry, I get up. We started a group, Bible study group, Soldiers for Lord, at Byrd High School. Everybody was saying, as long as you have oral sex, you're still a virgin. Me, my ignorant self, get up in Tuesday night, Bible band class. Any question? Sure. I got something that's been burning in my spirit. I get up in Bible study class. I say, Superintendent Peterson up there. My mom and them right there next to me. I say, hey, I got a question. Oh, stand up. Minister, stand up. I stand up. Say, hey, listen, people, it's Soldiers for Lord. I don't know the answer to this. They saying if they had oral sex, they still a virgin. Everybody get quiet in the church. Now 15, because you assume I asked the question that me and LaShonda is having oral sex. That's what you're going to assume. But I'm asking because people in the class saying it. Watch what Superintendent Peterson say. Because I don't know. Now everybody taboo. They talking about the church. I'm glad y'all looking at me like this. This is a good place to talk about that. Is it taboo? Is it wrong for married people? Superintendent Peterson, with his great wisdom, watch what he said. I'll never forget. He went to the Bible moment. He said, the Bible say the bed is undefiled between marriage. So are they married? Watch this now. I said, ooh. So I get in the car. My mama is lit. Anybody know my mama? She high yellow. She like Janet, super yellow. She hot dancing back at me. You get up there and say something like that. Oh my God. I like, it's a question. The man of God open the floor, it's a question. Watch what I say. So I'm learning now, and I bring the attention, then I start studying what the word say. Then I learn this. I'm gonna help somebody with this. I'm learning, Bird, to be quiet where the Bible is silent on. There's a lot of preachers, a lot of churches. You talking on stuff that the Bible don't say. You making up your own interpretation on it of your personal belief. The Bible don't say that. When that man left me with that, the superintendent said that, I never forget that time in my life. He said the bed is undefiled. That's in your Bible. That ain't him making it up. I want to help somebody. He's telling you, Hebrews 13 and 14, marriage is honorable. When you get married, that's honorable unto the Lord. Watch what he say. And it is undefiled. Now, I'm not saying that for you to be nasty, but I am saying that that's what the scriptures say. This is the problem with us. We don't want to talk about real issues like that. That's why marriages are hurting. When I ought to be able to tell you how I feel. Now, we could disagree, but I ought to be telling you this is what I got a taste for. I don't know what it is. Something that happened when I was a child, experienced this. I'm just telling you this is where I'm at. You ought to be able to walk through that in the marriage if you want your marriage to grow. Then you ought to know, young people, let me help you with this. You ought to know before you pick. Talk to them. You had threesome and all the other stuff. It's going to be hard for me to please you. You can talk about that at 15, 16, 17 when you get ready to meet somebody. Let me talk about this. Let me learn about your partner, what you experienced, what you went through so I can know what I'm getting myself into. Here it is. I can't please you because you had 3 people. You're not using me. I'm doing everything I can. I'm doing Red Bull and everything. I can't help it. I can't help you because you used to multiple. But see, you ain't talking about that. You ain't communicating. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I sit there and I counsel married people. And I'm sitting there talking to them. Y'all didn't, when you were eating popcorn and watching good movies and Netflix, you didn't bring that up, that you nasty? Why we can't go back there? Because your room nasty. Why that door lock in the room? I went to the bathroom. That door locked. It got a padlock. What's in the room? Help me. Yeah. So Arrow, I'm trying to help somebody. Arrows is natural. I'm gonna move because I see how you looking at me. Here it is. I'm gonna move. Number 2, when you talk about love, it's philo. Watch this. This love is called brotherly love. This is when we talk about Philadelphia. That's the Greek word. That means, watch this now. I ought to have a relationship enough. Watch this. I ought to have a relationship enough when I say Brad, my brother. When I say Larry, my brother, that's my family. Like Diggy Bird, my brother. I'm saying that's a different type of love. I'm not attracted to him, but I'm saying he's a brotherly type love. No greater love than this than a man to lay down his life for his friend. When you really a brother with somebody, we down. That's why I told somebody, I don't use that word loosely. I would come up in ministry, everybody was saying, hey, bro, I'm your brother. Bird, they leave the church, they stop talking to me. I thought we were brothers. Oh, we only brothers because you attend the same church with me. I had people tell me I was going to hell when we transitioned. I'm praying for your soul, brother. I said, mother, keep praying. Keep praying. Because they don't tell them what's going on. Me, pray for me. Because I found out that if you're not part of their religion, their denomination, their fellowship, a person will write you out. So you mean nobody else going to church, going to heaven but y'all church? Heaven going to be empty. You really think like that? You think my soul was dependent on a location, a fellowship, or denomination? No. So brotherly love got to be something strong in it. It's a deep love. That's why he said with Jonathan and David, they had a love like none other. It was a brotherly love. Even though his daddy wanted to kill him, try to kill him over 24 times, Jonathan intervened because that's his brother. Yeah, I know they doing you wrong, David, but I love you like a brother. It's real talk. Number 3, watch this now. This is love I'm trying to get to. Love I'm trying to get to. It's agape love. It's the God kind of love that say I love you in spite of. That means regardless of what you do, that's love. Another scripture says, love covers a multitude of sin. Let me tell you my 42 years of experience. Only love I know that's close to God love is a mama's love. That's the only. I'm talking about a daddy get done with you quick. I don't want to do it. Hey, I'm done with him. Don't let him come to the house. A daddy will be done with you quick. I'm telling you, a daddy will be done with you quick. But a mama, I seen a mama at the state prison. Son killed 3 people. She got bad lunch. That's my baby. She bring 100 bucks, put money on the book. Ma'am, your baby is a killer. She ain't trying to hear that. Regardless of what he did, he still. Mama put money on his book so she can call. Baby, I'm praying for you. I know what the judge said. I'm believing God will get you out. Man, we don't want him out. He got body. But a mama faithfully, he called every Thursday. I don't leave the house until he called. Ma'am, your son is crazy. Deranged. But I'm saying that mama still go. Still visit. I've seen moms do stuff that's impossible. They say a mom will see a kid trapped between the car. Lady ain't never lift weights in her life and move a car. Why? Because that mama love will activate something that don't even exist. Supernatural power that a mama redeem a situation. I say all the time, women, y'all got something else. Y'all the only one that God selected to recreate life with. You just don't understand what type of power you have. He partnered with you to bring life in the world. You know what kind of connection you got with him? And you can pray on the behalf. That's why I tell people. People say, I'm praying for you, Pastor RG3. Don't pray for me, tell your mama to pray for you. Because you ain't talking about that. I need somebody that can get something through. The reason why I believe, look at this recipe. The reason why I believe mama can get a prayer through, because they partner with God to bring life into the world. So when they pray, their connection with him is so deep because they bring life in. They have something that we'll never experience. To go through that birth canal, create something, be a part of creation like God. You know what kind of connection you got to have with him, Nikki? When you say something about them girls, he hear you. Larry might say the same thing, but when you say it, it's a straight connection. LaShonda, when you say it's that connection that you brought that person into the world, that's why a mama can pray somebody through. Have been recorded when people taking their last breath. The only person they call for is their mama. I done seen it. Seen somebody dying on the side of a squad car. He dying, he bleeding out. Dude looked like he had to be like 40 something. Been shot 3 times in the chest. I'm in Shreveport Police Department. First death I seen on the street. He's dying. The gargling is in his mouth because the blood coming up, Barry. The only thing he calling for is mom. Mom. Because he know it's something about connection with that mama that can change his experience. And that's what he used to call him when he in trouble. It's just like regurgitating without him even thinking of it. It's just a natural response. Because it's something about the mama love. So when you say that agape love, you can say that's about the closest thing. But then I also seen this. You got to be careful because all mamas don't have it. Some mama that put kids in trash cans. Come on now. Some mama that walked away from a relationship and left the kid in on the couch, and they're not the same experience. But I'm just saying, closer that I've seen is mama love, God love. But God's love, watch this now. Romans 5:8 said, but he commanded his love towards us while he was yet in sin. Meaning he chose to do this while we were sinning already. Meaning his love is so magnificent, Nikki, that he chose to love us in spite of. And I'm trying to get you to see all 3 versions of the love so you won't misappropriate your love. Because you'll start thinking and giving your love out and partnering with people and saying this and saying, I really love you. And you can get your heart broke because you're not protecting your love. You don't hand that out freely. You don't, hey, girl, ain't nothing like that. Your first date meeting on the job and then you say, I love you. No, you ain't my sister yet. I told somebody, don't call me your brother. We ain't brothers yet. You ain't been through nothing with me. You ain't experienced nothing with me. I need to know, can you go through hard times and still be there before we say we fam? Church got that back. I've been working on that when we first started. You hear me say team, core team. We got a team because everybody, we ain't family yet. We ain't been through nothing. You haven't been to the point where I got on your nerves saying, I don't know who you think you talk to. I ain't got to go there. When you get there and you come back next Sunday, we getting close to being family. When you start saying that, I don't know. He prophesied, but at the same time, that was good. He ain't said nothing to me in 3 months. When you get there and you still show up, yeah. I don't know, but they moving to church. I don't know if I'm going to go there. When you start wrestling through all that, then I become your pastor. It become over time. That won't be overnight. That's why I be surprised. I watch my sister talk to people at the table. She was telling people what we learned about intercessory prayer. So I said, okay. I watch my sister, and we're family. But when it comes to this different, though. It's different. I can't just say how we family. My mother-in-law here, my wife here, and then my sister and my brother. No, that's a choice they got to make. Because that's when you accept somebody in your life totally different. And guess what? This is a blessing because they see me outside of this. It's a blessing when your family can support because they know the real me. My sister said I only got 72 hours. I get holy on Friday. Then around midnight tonight, crossing over to Monday, yeah, that worldly view come out. I don't know. So she been praying for me. But they know you and they see you up closer. They know if this real or is he up here shoe-shoeing. That's my wife say. Do a lot of talking, just shoe-shoeing. Is this real? That's something you got to choose and make sure when you partner with this, okay, I see the vision. Now let me walk that out. Here it is. I'm gone. Like them say, I'm running out of time. First point I'm in. Where I'm at, here it is. Let's go. Let me use a little urbanology to unpack this theology, to enlighten somebody psychology on this morning. The first thing I need you to know when it comes to this real quickly that you understand by love. Love have 5 love languages. I want to help somebody on this morning. I'm moving quickly. When you start understanding the love language, number one, the first thing you got to realize, Chapman identifies 5 love languages. When you start dealing with love, I gave you the principles of love when I gave you the 3. Let me say the love language. Number one is words of affirmation. Some people are built off words that build you. Yeah. I need words of affirmation. That's not for everybody. But some people need encouragement when you're in a relationship. What are you saying? The Bible said that power and life to death is in the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. But it also tell us to guard our words. A soft word turn away wrath. Understand this. Words of affirmation. You got to be careful what you say. You speaking stuff into the marriage and relationship. You trifling. You no good because you done got mad. Guess what? That's what you're going to have. I would never say those negative things to LaShonda. Sometimes I bite my tongue. I can go sit in the car. I can move around, whatever I got to do. But I'm not going to throw them negative seeds because I'm in there. Because I made in my mind, divorce, watch this, not an option. Exit is not an option. Once you do that, it forces you to communicate. If I block y'all in this building and I trap you in that door, you'll realize, Nikki, the door is not an exit no more. You got to figure out something else. That's what marriage like. When you close all the doors in marriage because you don't have no exit strategy, I got to deal with your nonsense. I got to walk through it. Now, it might get ugly. We might have some hard conversation. It's a hard conversation we got to go through, and that's a choice. It takes 2 to tango. I'm not telling you these 25 years. Sometimes you're going to have some hard time. I'm going to tell y'all on later M. I'm going to tell you, she says you're going to leave me in Atlanta. How you going to leave me in Atlanta, man? Just take a moment and think about that. Bird, how am I going to get back? If you leave with the kids and you leave the car, how am I supposed to get back from Atlanta? But that's where you at now. You frustrated with me. You're going to leave me in Atlanta. Now, how that work? How am I supposed to work back from there? How that come? Yeah, I know I left you and everything. I still love you. What you mean? You left me in Atlanta. So this is what I'm saying. You can have tension in your relationship, but you got to work through it. I tell people it ain't all gravy. You got to be willing to work through it. Yeah, I done got on her nerves plenty of times. Yeah, I know I done worked on her. It's something wrong with me. Yeah, but I got documentation, nigga, that say something wrong with me, valid, that I'm not right. So it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault, Charles. It's something wrong with me. What words of affirmation? Number 2, quality time. He says another love language, quality time. Some people like to spend time together. That's not everybody, because some people like that a long time, whatever. Everybody not the same. But some people in a relationship, you got to figure out if they want time, you got to make time. We had that problem in our marriage, beginning to talk to my wife, hey, well, let me take off, let me move this, because I scheduled this. So some days you don't even see me, because I go to work at night. I might not even see you for 2-3 days. That's how I'm moving. But she want quality time, so let me make some adjustments so we can get that quality time. And adjustment means I got to cut other stuff off so we can be there. That's a choice you got to make. Number 3, watch this now, receiving gifts. That's not for everybody. But some of y'all thrive off gifts. Somebody got to bring you something all the time. Birthday, we want gifts. You want gifts for no reason. That's your love language. You show by your actions. Some people live by it, spending money like the splurge. That's part of it. But sometimes you got to put a cap on. Baby, we ain't going to splurge like that. We're going to spend some time. I'm going to do this, but let's do this. Let's make some moves. Let's make some choices. Maybe we need to cut back on this. But that's their love language, so you don't want to deny it. Love language number 4, acts of service. Did you clean for me? Did you cook for me? Did you go wash the car? What did you do? Did you do something nice? My wife, watch it now, she like me to iron. So I iron clothes for her. That's her thing. Now somebody else be, that ain't my job, that's a woman's job. See, you ignorant. Something wrong with you. I'm a great iron. I have stuff crispy clean. I be on it with the iron. So I be here so fresh, so clean when I be ironing. I'm good with the iron, baby. I'm a beast with the iron. So I don't trip, just like she a beast when it comes to cooking stuff. We got to share and manage. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It's teamwork and team effort. Everybody got to play their role. That's why I tell them in the house. That's why Nathan do dishes. Nathan do dishes because he don't cook. You ain't cooking. You don't buy the groceries. Your part dishes. You got to hit soap and water. I'm sorry. Then you start cooking, you go buy groceries. We might have to rotate them dishes. Right now, that's you, my boy. So when you understand that, you got to work through that extra serve. Watch this, number 5, and I'll get out your way. Physical church, some people need it. This real talk, we on Valentine's Day weekend. Physical church, this is a trick of the enemy and make you use that against your partner. It even tells us in scripture that even when you fast, nigga don't have time. It said that you part ways for a period of time, but come back to closely, quickly together so you don't give room to the devil. So when I'm with my partner and I don't be with them intimately, the scriptures say I open up the door for devil. It didn't say if you mad at them. It didn't say if you don't feel like, oh, you got on my nerve, I'm going to use this as a tool against you because men use their money or use their technique. Women use their body. It didn't say that. It said when you refrain from this moment, you open the door for the devil. Somebody say close the door. Close the door. It's good teaching. Here it is. Good teaching. Then we moving with this. If I want you to know, when I deal with this a little bit, 1 Corinthians, he trying to tell us love is important and necessary so we can move and we see how we can move to do what God called us to do. So in that, understanding the purpose of the first point, and I'm gone. First point, here it is. We need to see love through biblical truths. Love through biblical truth, worldview, biblical view versus cultural view. Because sometimes when you deal with love, we're looking through it through cultural lenses. Do I really need to get married? We were doing good before we got married. We just live together. You know what I'm saying? What I got to put a ring on it for? That's culture stuff. Man, ain't nothing wrong. Hey, we want a poly family relationship. I want to let people in. It's just every now and then my birthday, I can't get nobody. I'm going to stay at home. So you looking through a cultural lens. That's why I tell somebody, don't come to me. I'm giving you through biblical lenses. Somebody asked me, Pastor RD3, what you do if LaShonda cheat on you? I told him that's the wrong question already. I'm not God. I'm not the Bible. Let's go to the scripture. Let's see what the Bible tell you to do. And that's what it is. Sometimes leaders get in trouble with this. If I got up here and tell you what I would do for a marriage, that's not for your marriage. My job is to point you to the Bible. So when I say forsake not to come together, that's scripture. That's not RG3 telling you, oh, you got to be intimate because RG3. That's what the Bible say. The Bible says if you neglect that love wax cold and the enemy can come in. So my job, leaders, watch this minister, it's your job. I always point people to the cross. Nah, girl, I want to know. Even me, if he did that, I would have walked out. You wrong. You wrong as a leader. Nobody asked you your opinion. You say, I don't know. She talked to me like that. I would never let a woman talk to me like that. I'm just telling her. Lady M wouldn't dare do nothing like that. Nobody, that ain't no counseling. I'm giving you fleshly tools to do a biblical spiritual work. That's the devil. No, I'd always revert you back to the Bible. Now I tell people, what would you do? That's the problem. Don't worry about me. Because watch this, I still got my own struggles. That's why I told somebody, I said this even when I was in the street, boy, don't ever make the leader God. Seeing leaders fall, cheat on their wife, get divorced, do this, and people like, they go back and have a problem in their marriage. They weren't my God. I love Bishop Mason. He my pastor forever. I would never change. He can crash out right now, do lines of cocaine, get out in the street, do something crazy, tell the marriage. Guess what? I love him forever, but he ain't God. Ooh, I hope y'all play this. Make sure y'all clip it up and share somebody. Hope you play this so you learn. Don't make nobody God on earth. I love him. I'm going to go and see about him. Now, he got to deal with me. I'm going to get on his nerve. I'm going to come harass him, put handcuffs on him, whatever we got to do to get your mind back right so you get back where you're supposed to be at. But if he falls from grace, he's not God. And I'm telling you right now, if you're going to be a part of Impact Church, if I fall from grace, I'm not God. He did all the talking about him and him old quarters since they ain't together now. That don't have nothing to do with God. That's errors and flaws on my humanity. So that's what you got to work on. So when I say that, I'm moving. Biblical love, last point on this, biblical love is intentional and not accidental. When I love you, that's intentional. I ain't no accident about what I'm doing. I'm intentional about doing this because it's on purpose, because I want to build something with you. I intentionally watch the words that I say to you because I love you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to crush you. But watch this, Nikki. That don't mean I can't correct you. We think love means no discipline. That's a lie. The Bible even say when you spare the rod, you hate the child. That's a principle. Anytime I don't address issues in a relationship, I'm not showing love. It's up to me to talk about real stuff to go, hey, this ain't gonna work. I'm just telling you right now where I'm at now. This is what I see. This hurtful to me. I don't like how you do this. I feel like you mistreat. I feel like you mismanage money. I feel like you said this. Listen, I saw you online. You was online at 2 in the morning. You got out of the bed with a real woman to get online with a fake woman. I don't understand. Talk to me. Come on now. Real conversation. It might hurt, but it's necessary. If you're trying to build marriage, it might be a hard conversation. You got to build marriage. Here it is. Story time. Milk and cookies. Yeah, let me grab the biblical blanket real quick. Story told by the preacher. He launched a church. He launched a church in a new area, just like we did. And watch this. He came to 100 people in the sanctuary. Bird, the people going crazy. Every time he preached, they jumping. They shouting, Larry, they going in. All of a sudden, it started to wear down a little bit. All of a sudden, people not responding from his first sermon, second sermon. So he go to his wife and asked him, hey, what's going on? What you think about the service? Just like Nathan do every service. What you think about the service? She said, boy, you something else. Yeah, hey. He went on, he happy, smiling. Went on, Bird, next service come in. It go from 100 to a little over 60. He declining. Nigga, people ain't responding. It's the same sermon. He ain't getting no breakthrough. He's saying the same thing. Go to the wife again at the end of service. What you think about service? Listen, man, you something else. Just help him. Hey, I'm just telling you something else. Next thing you know, they go from 60, 30, started declining. He come back to the wife again. Next time, hey, what's going on? You know, he worried now. It's like we had good thrive, everything was going, now we declined. She said, listen, you something else. Yeah, so now this ain't no, next time it's nobody but him and her. So they get that burn and he like, baby, I'm not going to preach. I just want you to tell me what's going on because I don't know what happened. She said, I've been telling you the whole time you're something else. You're not a preacher. You're not a pastor. You're something else. Real conversation, mama, light bulb come on the whole time. Wife was telling him the truth. Why? Because real conversation sometimes might hurt your feelings. Because real love is not about convenience. Real love is not about tickling your fancy. Real love about being honest. Yeah. Not playing with you. I love you, but this got to work. I love you. We got to be willing to put in the work. If there's counseling, if there's something we need to see, need to do, we need to work on this. We got to do. Real love say, I'm not going to take a chance. Watch this, young people. Every young person in here, listen to me so you won't make the same mistake that me, your mom and dad, and them made. You got a chance to have a great relationship. You got a chance to never have no baby mama, baby daddy, no stupid drama, no mistakes in your relationship. If you start like this, listen to RG3. Life will be smooth sailing. Don't let school fool you. Don't let Cardi B, don't let Gorilla Go, whatever they name, they'll fool you on social media because they up there tuning that thing up and whole 9 years. That's not the life. If you notice them, they jump in and out of relationship because it's not real. I'm telling you right now, every young person in here, you can have the type of dream relationship you want if you make the right choices now. Take these principles, understand these principles, value these principles. Watch change happen in your life. Please stand all over the bill. Please stand all over the bill. Love must be intentional and not accidental. Love must be intentional, not accidental. I want every couple, if you'll come down for me real quick, every couple, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Little oil real quickly.